So Mater just came in and used my bathroom, and he said, I flushed the toilet and it made a toilet NATO. That's called a whirlpool. But toilet NATO works. Never heard that one before. Toilet NATO. All right, so we have one more item to pick up, but there's going to be more because I have to go out and get more money. Believe it or not, we still need to have a water trailer. I got to replace all that stuff. I can't believe how much money I spent on the other farm. I didn't realize. I don't remember. I think I set that one all up, and then I had you guys join in. So this is kind of the process. You can see it takes quite a while. When you're cheating to set it up. But actually, even when you're not, it takes a while to set a farm up and get everything where you want it. But especially when you have a double farm like this where you have two different locations. Coldborough was like that too. I do like this map better than Coldborough. I feel like there's less spots where it's so tight that you can't get around. But there are some places where there's a road there, but there's really not much use for you because like this tractor wouldn't fit on some of the roads on this map. You have to use small tractors. So now that we have the little tractor DLC, though, that might be a little bit more of a benefit to us. But the trailers even get stuck. So here's our Kuhn primer. This is for spraying the bales. Though I can never get this thing to work right. I don't know. I don't know if it's really... Whoa. I don't know if it's really worth it, but for what it's worth, it's not worth. It's there. That didn't make any sense. Here she is, Mrs. Kuhn Primica. Alright, so we're going to hop out here in a second. I'm going to drop this off at the cow pig farm. We still have to find fresh water. That's going to be another... That probably will take a whole episode in itself. Because we have none. So our goal is going to be a meat farmer and then getting into pigs. I'm sorry, getting into the milk. Okay, so we're going to pause here. I'll be back. Actually, this will probably be the episode break, and we'll finish this up in the next episode. We are back. Going to buy the Rapide. Came into some money. Not sure where it came from. Yeah, that's right, because we bought that... Do these do? Let's see. No, does this do NPK now? Yeah, it does. Okay, so it even modifies the in-game one, but we're going to pick the bigger one because we can. We have to. So I thought I bought this, and I didn't even buy this. I didn't even get it. Okay. And what else do we need? We don't need a cultivator yet. Though we will need a plow, probably. Oops, I don't want this one. Thank you, Evelyn. She brought me some pretzels that I can't eat because I'm recording.
Can't eat them.
So the green tractor should be able to pull this. What else do we need? We got all the cow feeding stuff, right? Oh, we never bought a header trailer. We're going to need this. Wait a minute. Where did all those other ones go? Well, I hope this is the locking one. It probably is. Yeah, I'll just do default color. That's fine. We need a water trailer. Oh, we need these. Wait, no. Arthur. Water trailer. Miscellaneous, I think is what it's under. Should probably get a tender. Gonna need a meat trailer. And where is the old-fashioned wassa? It's under something else. All right. Slurry tanks? No. The lizard. We don't really need a booger wagon. Maybe later. What the foop?
Watch your mouth.
Watch your mouth. No, it's not under slurry. I had that really cool water trailer that I liked a lot. Where did it go? See, now the header... What? See, these header trailers are back. What? Did I buy them wrong? Oh, gosh. And I'm not going to be able to figure out which one it is. I need... Crap. Oh, here's... Okay, there it is. It's under tippers. Because that makes sense. Okay, what else do we need? Well, let's go to the store. Oh, I don't have anything down there to jump to. So, hang on. We need to do this. I need to go here. Shift-I. Storage prices. Vehicle selection. Here we have... This is coming up here. Let's see what goes. I want to see what goes at the store. Okay, there we go. This is going to go to the main farm. It keeps going back to those. Okay. This is not. That's Quattro 18 and... Okay, so we got to figure out which is which. If I go to the store and I go to the mods, this is called what? This is a Quattro 18. So, okay, so that's the one we want to keep. And so that, the Quattro 18 is going to go to the farm. Every time. This goes up here to the cow farm. This goes to the cow farm. This goes going to get resold. This goes Wausau.
Really?
That goes to the main place. So that goes to the main farm. The tender trailer will also go to the main farm because that's where we're going to seed and fertilize from. There's that. Oh, that already did. I did reset that already. So what's here left? Okay, all the things that are coming up to the cow farm. Okay, good. So we're good. So let's go to the main farm now for a little bit since we've been doing a lot of... We're going to put this stuff away now. All fertilizer. Fertilizer. Big Amazon fertilizer stuff. Sting. Pulled right into my vision. Back this guy in. And happiness is exuding from my body from having parked that so neatly. It sounded really weird. Okay, I'm going to dump that there. Extruding. Saturating. None of those work well, and they're strange. Pick up this big plow. I've never used this plow before. I've used the bigger one because I was cool and playing on easy. But I haven't used this one. We are going to need, once we start doing manure, we're going to need to plow it in. And then we can run the seeder over the top. But at first, this is not going to get used much. We'll park it down here. This thing is so big, it's kind of hard to find a good spot to let it lie. And the sheep farm is at this one, so maybe eventually we'll do sheepies. But I'm not in a hurry to get there. Though it is Animal Farm, so priority is going to be oats, wheat, anything that's going to give us straw. And then we're going to try to live off of the fat of the animals. I actually hate fatty food. Yeah. I like meat, but I don't like fatty meat. I like lean stuff. Unless it's Dickey's Barbecue. Oh, I love Dickey's. It's so good. That sounds terrible, too. It's a great barbecue place. It's in, I guess it's a national chain. We have one here in Medina. But I don't love the sauce. Honestly, the sweet sauce is still a little too sour for my liking, but it's good stuff. Who just slammed my door? Seth, who was that? Hello? No glue?
No.
No Keyloo? Alright, so we're going to hop into our Huavista. And we're going to run down to the... Whoops, wrong way. The only thing I don't like, and you know, they try to keep it kind of realistic, and farms usually do have their buildings tight together like this, but unfortunately for the gameplay, it makes the camera hard to use, and I don't like it. I don't like it, but it is what it is. But that's something when map makers they should consider, even though it's not quite as so realistic to have a more open farm design. You might want to give it a little more land because it makes it hard to play the game. Alright, so I think we'll just keep the harvester down here. I don't know why it would be up in the other... Though I guess you keep it up by where the mechanic stuff is, but... But we're going to keep it down here because I say so. I'm the boss. It's my farm. Nice and... Besides, there's hay all over the place. Straw all over the place. You wouldn't store straw here, would you? Alright, so it's locked on. Deer Hunter. Alright, so do we get everything? No, we still have our tender. Right, the tenders. Oh, wait a minute. We need the... Where's the cedar? How come the cedar's not here? We'll pick that up in a sec. Alright, we're almost done with the setup here, guys. I can't think of anything else that I need right now. Though we'll keep some money in the account. I'll probably kind of go over in my head... Because once I go back and get rid of all, we're gonna get rid of most of the money. It's like I'm not gonna keep all that. I'm not keeping 800,000. We didn't. I have to still buy the animals. I have 490 of each that we need. Let's see here. We need to go to the store. That's not where I wanted to go. But I don't think we need anything else. I think we have everything we need now. There's the cedar. There she blows. Huge cedar. Love that thing. Great cedar. And we're just going to plant all oats all the time. Yeah, we might rotate crops, but until we have what we need. That right here, they should not have... I think the biggest problem is just this barn is across from that barn, and that made it's too close. I'm sure in real life that's really probably how it would be, but for gameplay purposes, it's a little awkward. Okay, that should be it coming up to the main farm. I think we have everything that we needed. I might buy one more little tractor for the farm, because usually I like to have 3 on each farm, but... let's see here. So if we go to the store, just like a little shunter tractor for the harvester header. Spending like a fiend. All right, we're going to go for the Hurleyman. Is there anything else that we need? Oh, yeah, that's right. We need cleaners. So the main farm, the fuel is here. I don't want to put it there. Seems to be usually I come through this area, so boop, right there. And we need to run over to the other farm, which is over this way. I'm flying. Yeah, I know. Yes, I am.
Which placing?
I'm placing cleaners.
They can reach that far?
You can go anywhere you want. I'm going to put this one...
There is a limit on how far you can walk with them, correct?
Yeah, because you have a hose.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
I shouldn't put it out outside of the farm. I'm thinking over here because... I don't know. Probably should buy 3, honestly. But 2 needs to be enough. These are expensive little buggers. I'm going to say... Probably in reality that it should go like right here. Okay. So we need to look through and just kind of think about what else we need. We have a water tank. I have a harvester. We're not doing beet harvesting, though we'll have to rent one. I don't need a cultivator because my sowing machine cultivates. I don't need a manure spreader yet because I don't have any manure to spread. We have a windrower. We've got the tractors we need. We got the headers we need. I've got all the tippers I need. I don't need a slurry tank yet. Eventually we will, but I don't yet. Don't need a loading wagon for anything that I can think of. Luxuries. No. The farms both have fuel on them. We'll need to get the cows. I don't need telehandler, skid steer, no chainsaw. We're not doing forestry on this one. Nope. We've already got the feeding technology. We got the bale. We got the mower. We got the tedder, fertilizer spreader, sprayer. We already have. No, we don't. We need to get. That's right. We need a lime spreader. Let's see. It would be under. Lime. And this does NPK also, right? Or does I wonder if our liquid one... No, you need to have a solid one for lime, so we'll need a lime spreader. From Russia with love. No more tippers, no trucks. I think that's all we need. So we're going to call this an official start, and we're way ahead. I mean, obviously, we got all the equipment that we need to run the farm, though I need to pick up all the stuff from the dealership still. So I'm going to go do that. We'll call that the end, if that hasn't been the end of the episode, or I'll have to see what the time-wise is, but this is a breaking point, so this may be the end of the episode, and if so, be sure to subscribe. Thank you for being part of my channel. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. Once we get it started. We still need to buy cows. We'll do that last. I'll bring you back on once I'm done doing that. But we need to buy cows and pigs because I had 490 of those. And we should be left with about 100,000. I had just about 120, I think, is what I had when we left the other farm. So we'll make it... Actually, you know what? Because I added another tractor, we'll call it 50,000. So we'll start with $50,000. Whoa. Slow down. We'll start with 50K. And we'll call it even at that point because we gave up some equipment, but we picked up some equipment extra, and I feel like I have more on this farm than I did on the other one. So obviously we've spent almost we spent $1.3 million so far in equipment, but I did have that much on the other map. So, you know, I mean, but we have more tractors than we did before. We had 3 or 4 tractors. Now we have 6. But all this other stuff, all the equipment and stuff we had already. So. Oh, I need to sell this header. So we'll do that. There's our OBM trailer. There's our fertilizer. What's up, Peary? Wait, what, honey? How much battery is left?
No, you're not doing John. We need to owe us back. You get to watch the video with us because you always listen to us.
I think you guys probably just need to go to sleep. It's getting late.
No, we're not tired.
No, it doesn't matter. I didn't ask if you were tired. I mean, here's a trick. I never thought about this. Dar, I've got the follow me mod and stuff. Could have done all that back and forth with the helper. Sometimes I am kind of thick. Dunce. Actually, which one would this one have an easier time pulling? Probably that one. So let's switch around here.
Because we're going to bed, not watching.
Yeah, plug it up. Time for bed.
No, it's because
Because it's time for bed. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this guy. I should have used follow me. Darr. That's so stupid. Oh, could have saved all that time. That's all right. We got to talk a little bit, which is kind of what the show is about, isn't it? I mean, you guys all know how to play the game, so it's not like it's any surprise. Let's see if this guy's going to fall way behind us because he can only go like 26 miles per hour. Actually, maybe we'll have him go first and then have the other tractor follow. Yes, Seth. No, it's time for bed. If Mom says it's time for bed, it's time for bed.
you already stayed up.
We'll do on the next fun night. We'll do that, Evelyn. Okay, but tonight's not an appropriate night because you guys have school in the morning. So don't be crabby. Sorry, Cha. Go on up to bed. No talking back. So we got our little 55 horsepower Hurley. Man, look, he's pulling right up the hill. No problem. He's pulling up the Wausau trailer. Now, the reason why I want one of these small tractors, one at each farm, is because it's easier to shunt the equipment around with these little tractors because the boards get so tight on some of the back roads. So instead of going back and forth with a big tractor, we can use this to kind of shunt around. If I need to grab something and bring it down to a tractor or whatever, it's much easier to use these little guys. That Lamborghini should be right behind me. Yeah, there he is. Okay, he's doing fine. I'm impressed. This tractor has plenty of power to pull this stuff. Now, if this is full, it might be different, but now we're starting to drop. The hill's getting steeper. This thing we can just park outside. It's ugly. It's already been outside a lot. Nice hat there, Cha. Where's Mommy? Huh? She's in your room. Or she's in Ruru's room. Look, a tractor warning sign. Warning. Caution. Oops. Ah, crap, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, folks. Kind of jerked you out of there. No! What the heck? It's going to make the Lamborghini bash right through the trailer.
I don't see it.
See it slipping? I think I can. I think I can. Easy, John. And both of these trailers are going over to this farm over on the left. Probably gonna make that dude's crash into that fence. No, he made it. So we'll just park this guy. Let's see, probably I'm gonna stop right here because we need to get the dude's follow. Put the Let's see here. So we're gonna turn off. Let's see, Control F. Turn follow me off. See how easy that was? Now we got both of these trailers up here in one trip. Sorry about that, guys. I totally forgot I had that mod. That's how we're going to carry them cows. Am I hitting? Nothing. Okay, good. Alright, so we could just park this over here for now. This guy, we're going to hop out. So we'll park this ugly thing over here. Whoa, there's a hill. There's that. Oh, that's right. This guy's going back to the main farm, so we're going to leave him here. We'll hop on this. John's getting a little rambunctious. A little feisty. So this guy, let's see, we're going to park him. Cool. All right, so we'll park right here. Hop out. And now we're going to go to our map controller again. And with this, I think we're taking our last... the last stroke.
We're all going to die. Wait. Oh, my mistake. That's the intercom light. But he was saying that on the intercom stuff. You get it? Oh, it's freaking fun.
All right. So here's our the lime trailer. We can use it to fertilize too, but in general, it's going to be used for lime. Looks like it fits this unit pretty well too. No, it's totally weighing down. Look how it's pulling the back down. So it's too heavy for this. Whoa, John!
That stuff, like that's how he caught the bear, but that's actually what was happening. Like the bear was whipping me. Like that's how he had attacks them, like as though that's how he found the bear.
I don't even know how to make it pick up lime. We'll have to find out because we're going to need it. All right, so I'm going to pull in here. And I would say we are officially set up for farming, so let the day begin here at 7:47, 8 o'clock in the morning we're starting. Late start. I need to hop out and get the finances straight. Oh, we need to buy cows and pigs first, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll get back to where we were. So I'm going to do this, and then I'll be back. Oh, my fingers. Ouch. I know there's a mod out there that allows you to buy multiple animals at once, but I don't have it, so I'm doing it by hand. I've already got the cows done, or the beef, but now my hand's killing me. Okay, we have 490 of each. So today is the first day on the farm. We do have crops that are ready to grow. I'm sorry, ready to harvest, but I think our priority is going to be finding water and starting to get the food together for the animals. So we're going to do the grass and get the silage going, and then we'll work silage and also hay bales, and then we'll work on where was I? Oh, on getting the animals. See how they look. We'll work on getting the animals fed, at least grass. I think it will do. So I didn't buy a loading wagon, so now I'm going to be in trouble because they're going to want to eat. And I can't give them grass. I wonder if you can feed them chaff. I don't know. What's up, Pete? So we have cows. They have no food. They will eat grass. We have piggies. They have no food. They will also eat grass. They will also eat potatoes. They have no water, so we need to get that taken care of first, is the water. I think you can feed them grain also. Okay, go ahead, but my bathroom's being used, honey. You can't do it. Let's see here. If we check in the fattening installation. Yeah, you can feed them grain. Yep, you can feed them earth fruits. So we're going to feed them... we have grain available. We probably should use it for money, but I need to get them fed. So we'll harvest a field and get some grains to them, into their bellies. In fact, probably a lot of our grain will do that, and then we'll sell whatever's left, but that's going to be our priority right now because they need to eat. So, all right, so I say it's going to be farm start here. We're going to I'm take a little break here, and then I'll be back. I don't know if it's going to be the same episode or not, but we will get the farm started and get this whole process rolling. So, see you in a couple minutes. Bye.